Good morning, everyone. My mouse wouldn't work. I was trying to let you in and it was just spinning and spinning. And I'm like, no. Computers, right?
No, yeah.
Thank you for waiting. You know, I'm hardly ever late. So if I'm not here, it's because something's going on with the computer. Okay. Okay, we have a different view for you today.
I know. My husband got put in the hospital last night, so
Builder to give me his check.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, waiting for you.
Bathroom.
Thank you. Hot flash in the car and then you're driving and like, what?
I ate that.
Ooh, fresh scones. Do I get one?
It's frozen. So your husband's in the hospital, Gay?
yeah, I took him last night, and because you can't even go in with them, you literally
guys
drop
here?
him at the emergency room. And I called about 10 last night, and they said they were going to admit him, and so he's in. That's can't even visit him there. So it's like,
That's terrible.
Can you guys hear me or see me?
we can hear you.
You're back. I
There you go.
okay. I couldn't hear what happened, Gay. I'm sorry.
He started running a fever last night and was really tired at dinner time. So I had to bring him in and just drop him at the door. Can't even go in the hospital. So, but they opened his incision up last night and put a wick in to drain the hematoma that's in there, and we'll see.
Oh,
Oh, no.
so sorry. Oh, wow. So where are you at right now then?
I'm in my family room, sunroom.
Oh, it's a beautiful space.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay. And welcome, Gloria. Is this our first time meeting you? Oh, you're muted.
You're
Hi.
frozen.
My first time, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Did you get unmuted, Gloria?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with our internet. I pay for the fastest internet in the land. And it's not working. Anyways, Gloria, where are you situated at in the country?
Orlando, Florida.
Oh, another Floridian. You guys are so lucky.
Yeah, I love the weather here. That's why I live here. My
Yeah.
brother in Chicago. Oh my goodness, all the snow and ice. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Gay has a lot of snow. Kim has a lot of snow. Sally has a lot of snow. Wow. Okay, so have you figured out the sewing club schedule yet, Gloria?
I put it on my calendar.
Okay, so on Thursdays,
I'm sorry, week till the end of the year. Is that right?
on Thursdays we talk about and sew home accessories and like bags and decor. And then on Tuesdays we focus on garments, and we are currently working on button-down shirts, if you're interested in that. And
I did initially register for that, but I couldn't come this yesterday or Tuesday. But I think I'm going to drop off of that one. I'm really not interested in doing that one. But this one piqued my interest with the home decor bags and accessories. I like that.
oh, good. And you're just in time because today we're going to pick a new project. We're going to show off the one we just finished and then pick a new project. So you
Good.
can help with that planning. And then if you're ever available on Monday mornings, we just talk about sewing. And then on Friday afternoons, we show off whatever we've been making.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So those are just fun times to chat and share with in a group setting. Okay, so
Great.
I'm just going to go ahead and go around the room, and I know, I think anyways, Dara has one ready to show, and she's wearing her beautiful shirt that she made.
I do. I have my this is my
tablet cover. I put the little thingy on the back so it can go on my bag. I was gonna do a lot more work and finish these inside edges, but I learned a lot doing this. You can't go this small and still be able to get everything under the sewing machine foot.
Mm.
How
So-
small was that?
It's,
What's that?
This flange, before I did the 3/8 on either side, was 2 inches wide.
Okay.
It's just the right thickness for what I need. I have the 2 layers of foam in this section where my outside pocket is, and my brick and my cord and everything fit in here. Like, it works perfectly for what I need, but you would need some sort of industrial sewing machine with some sort of really small foot, maybe even a specialty machine. Some of the machines don't have a flat bed. They have like a curved surface where they go around on a ball instead of on a bed. Anyway, long story short, I learned a lot. I will probably use this a little bit and then throw it away because you can't tell online, but I managed to shift it just a little bit. So this corner on the front does not match up exactly with this corner on the back. It's got like a little bit of a shift to it. And it took me 3 tries to get it this close, and I am done trying. And part of the problem is it's just I'm trying to jam way too much under the foot. I couldn't even get it under the walking foot. And you know, I probably should have skipped the piping. That was just extra layers of extra trouble. And I totally did not finish these insides. I think I'm just gonna like trim them neatly and fray check them and be done with them. Because I just couldn't bring myself to go around there 2 more times under the sewing machine foot. So everything fits. I feel like it's like secure, but I feel like it looks like a child's home project because of that shift.
Oh, wow.
Wrong. It doesn't meet my standard of use this in public. So
You have
certainly
high
good enough for
standards.
inside the bag, but not outside the bag.
Mm.
Meets my standards, Dora.
Yeah, and
Anyway.
from the Zoom view, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks fine. It looks absolutely fine. The other thing I did was I did put foam in here, which then it won't hold its shape and stay flat. I probably should have just interfaced the side panels instead of putting foam in there. Because then in some places I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of foam that I was like right up to that seam allowance trying to go around. And I trimmed them out of the way, but oh well, I learned a lesson. If you're gonna make a project, there's a limit. There's a too small.
True. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else have one?
And I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
The around the zipper, is that a zipper in the front? I'm using my iPhone now, and you're the size of a postage stamp, so it's really
Yep.
hard.
I got
Is
a
that-
zipper here, and I use quilting cotton, and I put some grosgrain ribbon along the sides just to stabilize it. And one time I went to an outlet and I got these really cool Champion zippers,
Mhm.
and I've never used them on anything, and it was the right color and the right size. So I finally used one of these Champion zippers, and I now know what's wrong with them. The way the little insignia was put on, if you put the zipper in right side out, you can never get it to lay the right way. It always lays backwards.
Uh,
That's why they wound up at the outlet. The seams were on.
I like your use of the grosgrain ribbon. That's what my question was, what you had around your zipper. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's really pretty. How many years have you been sewing, Gloria?
Well, I started when I was 13. I took a class at our park district in Chicago, and I made a few things when I was in high school. The high school I went to, they had a home ec where you could do sewing and things like that, but I didn't take that course because I was into stenography and typing and going into business. So then I was just kind of self-taught along the way. And then when I got married and had 4 children, except for making some shorts or swimsuits for the kids or sundresses for the girls, Then I started making draperies and bedspreads and getting into things like that. But recently, about 6 years ago, I joined the American Sewing Guild here in the Orlando area. And I've gotten more involved with sewing, and it's just like a whole new thing now. I just love it and want to take classes and do anything I can.
Very nice. Wonderful. I think you'll enjoy the company here. Lots of talent and a lot of members from the ASG as well.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Okay. Does anybody else have one to share?
Well, I started on one, but I haven't finished it.
Give us an update, Kim.
Well, here it is.
Oh, it looks good.
I still have to put the sides together. And all it is, and you just open it up and pull it down.
Uh-huh.
And then I put 2 pockets on the front with tabs.
Oh, that's cute.
So I just used a pattern that I had as a template. I didn't do it exactly like it. Because, I know nothing about making these things. So I just I didn't like the pocket they had. The pocket was way too small. So I knew I wasn't going to get a cord in that little pocket. But that's what I did. I did this yesterday. So, because remember I told you I had nothing done.
Mm-hmm. Yay, Kim. You rock that.
So that's what I did last night. So
Cool. What kind of sides are going to be on it?
I'm just straight sides, nothing special. Yeah.
Okay. And it fits your device?
It fits my 10-inch.
Cool. Okay, nice. Casey's talking, but I know she was working on drawing one. Do you have any updates, Casey?
So I haven't had a chance to do too much sewing because yes, we were up at the house yesterday pulling wires for the low voltage stuff. That's phones and internet and that kind of stuff. So I did make a paper pattern. So I got my size, and it's probably a good thing that I didn't do anything yet, because Dara's lessons learned will be very helpful to me. Because when you said 2 inches, I was like, I think mine's 2 inches, but I'm not planning on putting 2 layers of foam. I'm just going to put 1 layer of foam on either side and just leave it at that. So hopefully I'll be able to get through. I've got 2 1/4 inches for my width. So hopefully I'll be able to get everything turned around the way it's supposed to. And I now know how much fabric I'm going to need. So I might be able to get fabric today on my way back, but we'll see. Otherwise, we'll just have to wait.
Yay.
I've got it planned out.
All right.
So yeah, that's it.
Super duper. And were you working on anything, Sally, for this one?
Well, I had planned to, but if this is the last week, then I'm probably not, because I still haven't gotten my my interfacing. So
What kind of interfacing are you waiting on?
well, I don't have any. I was waiting for Decoville. I had had 3 different shipments that were canceled by,
Darn.
I don't know what's going on with the mail. I had one that was canceled by the post office through Walmart, and then 2 from Joanne through FedEx.
Really? And they just refund your money?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I've been having the same problem with Amazon stuff, and we don't even have weather issues here. It's just like wherever it's coming from, they decide it's not worth their time to send it to you, and then they cancel your order.
Wow. I had that happen over the holidays. I was like, it even said it had shipped, and then they refunded me.
It said it shipped, and they took it out. It came out of my checking account, and then because if it comes out of your checking account, you assume that you're going to get it. And
Uh-huh.
then I called because one it came out like February 6th. I hadn't received them. Like, what the heck? And so I called, and they said, oh, okay, well, we'll just mark it as lost. And I'm like, yeah, but I never, I need it. And they're like, Well, we don't have it in inventory anymore, so we have to refund your money. So that
Wow.
was the Deco bill.
Yeah, which there is a shortage for sure.
Yeah.
But that happened to me with elastic when I was doing a lot of masks. I ordered the elastic. They said it was shipped. And they said it was delivered. And I called and said, I never got this. And so they refunded my money. And about 60 days later, I got elastic from them.
Wow.
So it came like 2 months later out of the blue. It was delivered.
Did you work on anything, Suzette?
I haven't done it yet, but I have my plan in order. I'm
Let's
still gonna
hear
make it.
Let's hear
Yeah.
about
I thought we were gonna have one more week, but I'll still make it.
it. Yay. You can show it to us on a Friday.
Yeah.
Tell us about the plan for it.
Mine's gonna be kind of like Dara's, but my zipper's gonna go almost all the way around so that the whole thing opens up.
Then you can use your flange technique that you mastered many, many moons ago. That was incredible. I don't know if we've ever showed them that bag that you made.
I don't know.
Well, we don't meet tomorrow, but maybe next Friday you can bring that and show them that, because this bag is amazing that Suzette did with this lid that just completely hinges open. But it took her a long time to figure out what to do with it. Yeah, very cool. Okay, well, I did get my second one done. The first one was a total flop, but the second one worked out good for me. And so the way it works is like this. Can you all see that, or is it too dark?
Kind of dark.
Is it dark? How's
Yeah.
that? Any better?
That's better.
Okay, so it has two pockets and then the fob here, and then the iPad is in here, and this has foam and the fusible fleece, which the heavyweight fusible fleece is really nice. Okay, so I could keep my planner stickers in there and my posties in here. So you can see how that is. And then my planner goes here. And on this side there, this is a free floating pocket, so it holds the back of the planner. But then this pocket is attached because that's how you turn it and hide the seam, which I ended up capturing it in the exterior top stitching, but inside of there is the raw seam where I turned it all around. So I just sewed it inside out and then flipped it, and then added vertical rows of stitching so the planner doesn't shift all around in there, and they hold my Sharpie pens perfectly. And there's two on each side.
Very nice.
I do feel like it would be possible to add a zipper around this if you framed it all in. Like the zipper, if you encased it completely, instead of having this flap closure. And that might be an easier way to get to the point where Dara is, if you build it flat and open and then just join it with the zipper. Make sense?
I was kind of looking at the art case that I made and thinking that was kind of what I did there. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about that project too, Casey. Yep. So I'm happy with it. And Suzette sent me this fabric as a present. It's so pretty.
Andrea, what pattern is that? What did you use?
That's my own original design.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I've shared it on sewspire.com before.
Okay.
Yeah. There's multiple variations of it. But if you've made bags and accessories before, if you get the basic, you could definitely figure out how to customize it from there. Yeah. Okay, so I would like to move on to another project. Does that sound good to you guys for Thursdays? Because I like to keep the Thursdays moving so we don't get antsy. I have two suggestions, and then I'd love to hear everybody else's as well. I have always wanted to sew a necessary clutch. Have you all ever heard of those? Good. Try and Google it real quick so you can see what it looks like. But I believe, well, I don't believe, I know for a fact we'd have to buy the pattern because I've heard she definitely enforces her rights. Let me Google it too and see if I can find it for you. Have you ever made one, Suzette?
No. I've seen it though.
Yeah, they're like $9, I think.
So I've had, so yeah, so the pattern is $9.50. What's the other one called that has the zippers, Suzette? That, you know, the one I'm talking about?
Mm,
Is this a wallet?
This one is a wallet, yeah, the necessary clutch, but there's another one that's similar, but it has zippers and you use it to hold your sewing notions. Oh gosh. Rock Baby Scissors makes them all the time, but it's from it is definitely from a pattern. You know
Is
the
that-
one?
Is that the same wallet necessary clutch that Lydia made for you?
Mm-hmm. And it's an absolutely beautiful wallet, but I would like to try and figure out the name of that other pattern. Let me look on her Instagram page because you guys might like that too, because you can put your sewing accessories in it.
You know, Andrea, I was intrigued by that necessary clutch wallet. It didn't even click until I just Googled it. There's a Facebook group called the NCW group,
Yeah,
and they have all kinds of hacks that they've done with that. I think that'd be really a great project to do.
yeah. I think we would learn a lot too from it. Did everybody get a chance to look at it, or
Mm-hmm.
what are your thoughts? Is it too complicated? Kim, let's start with you.
That's not, no, I don't want to. That's a little complicated for me,
It is.
but you guys go ahead.
It's really
I-
not. It's
You don't
really
think it's
not.
complicated, Suzette? No?
No.
I want to, you may like the other one, but the other one I think it will be harder to make. I just need to find the name of it. Oh, it's called a Sew Together bag. And they are so beautiful. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, yeah.
They're really pretty, but Google Sew Together bag and see if you like that a little better.
I do have the pattern for the necessary clutch. I just haven't made it. But it's not that hard, Kim. And there's tons of YouTube videos on doing the different sections of it.
So at the Fat Quarter shop, they sell the pattern. That was just the first one that came up for the Sew Together. It's called Sew Together Bag Sewing Pattern by Sew Demented, and it's almost $12. But you could use it for, I think, a lot of your crafts and passions.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna pass on that project. It's just not something I would ever want to make or
Yeah.
use. But if everybody else wants to do it, I'll just pay attention because I'm sure there's a
Yeah,
lot to
I'll
learn.
watch you guys do it.
Yeah.
On the, which one? Because they're two totally different projects.
Both.
Okay. All right, well, let's pick something you guys want to do because I can make that on my own.
I would vote for that necessary clutch wallet.
Okay. How about you, Casey? Do you have a use for either of those?
It looks like an interesting project, but I'm gonna say I'm probably not a good, right now we're getting there's gonna be a lot of house projects, so I'm not sure how much time I'm gonna have for sewing, so I'm probably gonna not vote just to not sway people off it, because I might not be able to do it anyhow, so sorry.
Okay, so there's 3 people that would want to make one of those. Do you want to make one, Suzette? You already have the pattern.
Yeah, I'll make either one of them.
And I know you don't know how much time you're going to have, Gay. You're in limbo.
Yep, right now.
Mm. Would you have fun watching to see how it comes together?
Yep, I would. I'd watch. I mean, you can always learn new things just watching.
Are we gonna sew it together step by step or just on your own, however?
We could sew it together because I think then if we have questions, do you have a sewing area, Gloria, that you could set up your phone at, or do you like to work by yourself?
Right now, because my air conditioner had a leaking problem and didn't shut itself off like it should have, I've got mold remediation going on because of the water leakage in the walls and the carpeting. So I have no sewing room right now.
Bummer.
Oh,
I figure I could put one of the sewing machines on my dining room table and try to set up my laptop. Like I said, today I'm on my iPhone and you're all the size of a postage stamp. So
Hmm.
I'd have to try to figure it out, but I will try to do that before next week.
Okay, so should we do that next? And then you guys, Casey and Dara and Sally and Kim and Gay, can be thinking of what you would like to make the week after that. And does that sound fair?
Sally, you're not gonna make the wallet?
I was trying to look to see, do I even have the wallet? I don't know if I even have it or not. I don't know if I even have it, because I remember thinking about making that. Because I know how much it costs. I don't know if I made it. I know I didn't make it. I know I was thinking about making it before. I don't know. I know in these interfacing, I don't have any interfacing. I'll try to I'll try to go out and see if I can get some interfacing. But I don't know if
If you're on her site, Sally, look at the one that she made out of linen with the typewriters on the inside of it.
who?
It doesn't look like, I'll try and screen share this. Maybe it will let me screen share. I'll see if it'll pull up. Sometimes it's
maybe
me.
I can get some 809.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this and that's what I think that she used. I'm gonna see if I can share it with you guys. Can you see that?
Not yet.
Can you see the page? No?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, so
like
that
accordion.
that
Oh,
looks
that's
like
cute.
linen to me, and it's not as thick as some of them I've seen. So I bet it was just 808 or 809 on that.
Yeah, that's cute.
I wonder if she gives a supply list. Yes, look at that. Fat quarter,
Use this
fusible woven light
Celtics.
Shapeflex. Okay, so how close is 808 or 809 to Shapeflex? I've never worked with Shapeflex.
Shapeflex is really thin,
Okay, that's good.
but she uses Peltex underneath that.
I do have some of that.
It's the
on
thick
hand.
stuff, but I think you can use whatever interfacing you want.
The only thing I don't have is a turn lock. Okay. All right, so Suzette already has a pattern. Sally, if you want to sew with us, I'm going to get the pattern. And then Gloria, you'll try to follow along or get a little makeshift sewing room set up. And Gay, we'll just see where you are next week. I hope things are looking up by then for you.
I'll probably maybe do catch up with the bag. I can talk about whether I got my laptop bag done.
Yeah, that'd be great too. And you may learn something from this process as well in there. I know a lot of people make them, love them. I had one made for me as a gift and it's really is a nice, fabulous wallet.
So we're doing it together on Thursday.
I think so. Does that sound fun, Suzette, to get prepped and so I'll buy the pattern and get all the pieces prepped and we'll just see how far we get in an hour.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Do you think there's any problems with us sewing it together and recording it though with her copyright? That's the only thing I wonder about.
I think as long as you don't show the pattern pieces.
Yeah, if everybody buys the pattern.
Yeah.
should
it'll
be
show
able to-
you the pieces.
That's how most of them are.
Okay, and then maybe we can get in the Facebook group as well and get some tips for that. Is it an open group or a closed group? Do you know, Gloria?
It's an open, I joined it a couple months ago, so I think anybody, I'm, pretty sure it's open.
Okay,
There's a lot of YouTube videos on different parts of it too.
all right. If you have any favorites, Suzette or Gloria, that you've seen, like hacks or YouTube videos, if you send those links to me, I can create a post page so we can kind of check out the same tips and tricks ahead.
Well, and one thing I think I remember, some people didn't use the turn locks, they just used magnetic snaps instead.
I think I'd like that better. I don't have any luck with those little screws.
Yeah, there were some really interesting ones. I mean, there's some talented ladies in that group. I ordered the pattern. I'm trying, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, where in the world is it? Because so much of the stuff from my sewing room is still packed up in boxes, but it may take me the whole week to find it, but I'll try.
So is this a paper pattern or a PDF?
It's a PDF.
I think it was a PDF.
Oh, okay.
It's a PDF. So you should be able to print it again then,
That's
maybe.
true. Yeah,
it's
that's
on the website. I thought I bought it, but I don't see it on my computer.
Anything else to share before we sign off for today? How's the shirt feel, Dara?
It's good. I just put my hands in my pocket and realized it's about this much too long. Like, you know how when you slide your shirt up and you put your hands in your pocket, the whole thing rolls up in the back. So I think I'm just gonna leave it. It's kind of like tunic length, which is fine. And a lot of my slacks don't really have pockets, so it's not always going to be an issue.
Mm.
Where'd you get the fabric from?
It's Joann's.
Oh, it's nice. It's real pretty. Andrea, do you have the Tuesday one up online?
What we're doing on Tuesdays?
No, the Tuesday. I missed Tuesday. Do you have it up online to?
It's uploading right now.
Okay, because I want to see. I missed it, so I'm like, I want to see what everybody's making.
So we're gonna do the button down shirts.
So it's button down, not just you have to have a button.
Well, Kim has a button.
I have one button.
But to be fair, it is in the front and it is on a pattern that
Yeah.
has, button down shirt. So it's technically a button down because it opens at the front
Right.
and it has buttons.
Well, Casey, last week you said it can have like a button on the side. You remember you said that?
One button.
I think that was Kim, but yeah, one button, but I'm thinking there should be a corresponding buttonhole to go with it. But that's
There's a
okay.
buttonhole. There's a buttonhole. There's a
Kim, I
buttonhole
looked-
on there.
Kim, I looked everywhere for that pattern. I couldn't find it.
Too bad.
That is truly the simplest button down
It is.
shirt anyone can make.
I looked everywhere. I said, "Oh my God, I can't find the pattern."
I'm trying a hard one, Sally.
Huh? You trying a hard one? Okay, I'm gonna look at the video. I said I'm gonna look at the video today.
Is that one I told you about, the Sweet Bunny or somebody did?
Sweet? You told me about it?
I told everybody on the Facebook page that lady did a vlog on that pattern that everybody's doing.
Yeah, she has a video on
It's,
how to make this one.
does
Oh,
it seem easy, Suzette?
That one? Okay.
It seems easy for her.
Let's see. Let's see it again, Suzette. What is it? It's the easy one?
It says easy.
Okay, it's 6407 and it's called Sweet Bunny.
The lady
No,
did it
no.
on
There's a-
Facebook. She's under Sweet Bunny. She does a whole vlog about how to do it.
So bunny. So bunny.
Oh, So Bunny.
So Bunny? Oh, I thought it said Sweet. I can't
You
remember that
can,
lady.
you can look it up on YouTube. It's on there.
Okay, how many weeks do we have, Andrea?
It's over.
Andrea, this is the
Sally.
first week.
No, we usually take 4 weeks for the Tuesday class.
Okay, so there's 3 more weeks?
Easy.
Okay, all right.
We're over.
You know what?
I'm not so
already started.
concerned with the sewing of it. I'm concerned of the fit.
Yeah, I agree.
That it fits? No.
Well, if I'm gonna make a blouse like that, I'm gonna start with fabric I don't care about. So don't choose your expensive,
Yeah.
really want a blouse out of it fabric. Even if you have like an old sheet, you can cut that up and make it.
I have
And
muslin. I'm gonna use that.
you can
Oh,
use
okay.
muslin. I know a lot of people will just do the fitting part. I make the entire thing, make the collar, make the facings, make all of it, because you're gonna learn so many things from doing all of it, especially if you're a new sewer. And you're also going to discover, oh, like it's too tight. These little cuffs that don't open or whatever, they're too tight. Like it's, I need to adjust that sort of thing. So I make the whole thing start to finish, including the top stitching, the pressing. I just make it out of some fabric I don't care about.
And then
And-
what do you do with that piece?
Sometimes they're wearable.
Yeah.
If I buy I buy a lot of cheap fabric at Walmart and places like that. So sometimes they are wearable, and sometimes that first thing is the one I really wear, and then the one I made afterwards and the better fabric for whatever reason, I don't wear it. Like it's not a good color, whatever the situation is. But I do make them complete from start to finish. The buttonholes, everything.
Okay.
Plus, you
So,
learn
yeah.
stuff on that one, like, with buttonholes and things like that. You learn things on it, then you can apply to the other one, and you don't feel so anxious about doing the one with the nice fabric.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's
And-
another thing that's another thing that I had was supposed to get. I have a pattern that was supposed to arrive that didn't arrive. I'm waiting for it to arrive. It actually might arrive on time, but I might have to go to Joann Fabric and just get one of those. I'm assuming that's a new pattern, right?
But
Well, I just got it. So
no, that pattern, no, that's the old pattern.
It's an old
But it's
pattern,
still
but
in
it's
print.
still in print.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just bought mine. I can't remember if it was Joann's or Hobby Lobby though. New Look. They have those at Hobby Lobby.
I don't
Wow.
know.
Well, like I
I don't
said,
go to
my
Hobby
pattern
Lobby.
is dated 2004. So it's been on the New Look catalog for a long
Yeah.
time.
yeah.
Yeah, I've had mine for a long time too.
Mhm.
They still
I know
have
that
them.
one they don't sell anymore. The 1694 or whatever it is. 16 the one that Kim had, because my daughter was so mad at me. I had her going to different stores trying to find it. I needed a shirt with one button.
Yeah.
She said, "Why don't you just get a shirt with more buttons?" I said, "No, I don't want to know which buttons."
You might be able to find it on Etsy or something like that.
Yeah.
Because nothing was
Amazon.
shipping.
Sometimes they just repackage them and that shirt still exists somewhere in some catalog, but it's under a different number and maybe it'll have like a skirt with it or something. Like they don't
Mhm.
always, they don't reinvent the wheel every season for the patterns.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You'll find something, Sally,
Yeah, I will.
and you got time for that. Okay, and I hope you can find your necessary clutch pattern too and sew that with us.
Yeah, I'll have it. I have the I probably didn't I have so many different PDFs on this. I probably didn't order it, but I'll get that because I know I actually wanted that wallet anyway. So
Mhm.
and that's gonna be next Thursday. So yeah.
Yep, next Thursday we'll start that and we'll sew together. Did anybody go to their classes yet? Or is there any update?
I have, my classes start today.
Oh, yay.
Yep, so I'm doing a bra fitting class.
That's fun.
As I used to get my bras in a place in New York City, and I'm like, not gonna be able to do that now. So better learn how to make them maybe to fit. So we'll see. So
That could be a fun project for us too, but we just won't be able to show them.
yeah, there will be no video of that one.
I draw the line at undergarments. I'm not making undergarments. garments.
They
Just not
seem
Yeah, I'm
doing
like
not
they'd
doing
be
that.
so easy. They honestly do. Like you look at the price you pay and it's so little material.
Hmm, yeah.
But all the notions and the doohickeys and stuff get expensive. And if you want it to be pretty and they all match, you kind of have to like buy everything. There's a place in Huntsville, Alabama, So Sassy, or I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
She sells all bra supplies, patterns, everything you need.
Oh, cool.
In my ASG group in person, there is a woman who makes these beautiful bras and she brings them in to show us too, and they are absolutely beautiful. But I'm not going there. I'm just not going there.
It's such a like important part of your life though.
Mm.
Not doing that.
Gosh,
I
guys.
don't have trouble buying to fit. I buy like things that I want to make shirts and pants because they don't fit the ones at the store. So
Mm, okay.
Go for it, Andrea. Go for it.
It's just like when you think about underpants, it's just not that many seams and they're expensive. Nice ones.
Well,
But
and,
good-
and
good
fit
fabric
is,
is hard to come by.
yeah, the fabric for like underwear that I would find comfortable, I think it would be hard, but for bras, it would not be as hard. And I'm like an A. So
An
there's
A.
an A, yeah.
Oh my God.
So bra shopping is a nightmare for me. So
Yeah. So, okay. Well, let us know what you learned, Casey. If you're inspired by anything in there, or even just the resources like So Sassy or what else they might share. Could
or
be
it may
useful.
put the idea right out of my head, but we'll be
Yeah,
done
there
one
you
way or
go.
the other.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And there was an ASG workshop on it not too long ago, within a last year, I think. Oh, I can't remember her name, but Suzette, you might remember when she was making one and attending the class.
Oh, yeah. Sandy
Yeah.
Wood.
Yeah. And she was, the first one was too small, but it was pretty.
All that work and it's too small. Oh my God.
We do it all the time. My skirt is too short.
Did you ever show your skirt yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Lisa?
did.
But you can add on a piece to make it longer.
I keep trying to visualize that add on. I can't see it yet without looking silly.
You have like none of the fabric left?
No, I used up a lot of it. There's just a little tiny strip left. That was also from fabric you gave me, Suzette. Has like little raspberries on it. I think they're raspberries anyways.
So this is a little tip on just how busy I am lately. I have a box of fabric that came the other day to the post office from In Nick of Time, and it's still sitting in my car.
Oh,
I didn't,
no,
I
that
didn't even
is
pull it out
sad.
to like fondle it or see what if it was the right stuff. I was like, I don't have time. I don't have time.
Aw.
So that might, by Tuesday, I might have gotten that out. I can just do a share of what I got.
Okay.
When I told y'all that I gave up buying fabric for Lent, but I didn't
Mhm.
give up shopping. So yesterday when I was at Walmart, I went and I looked at the bundles and I handled some of them and then I put them back. I'm not buying any.
You didn't bring it home though.
So you just want to touch them, huh?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was anything that I was really missing because I could send my husband back over there to get one for me.
Oh, wow. Were you?
That's what,
Did you have to make a sacrifice?
There was one that I would have bought if I were not off of fabric. So, but there was only one. And then it was like not a great thing. It was just would have put it in my cart and brought it home fabric. When I am getting ready to do my slip covers that I need to do. And I keep thinking, how am I going to do that? I'm going to have to like wait. I can make the pattern now, I guess, and then wait until after Easter, I'll go shopping for my fabric.
Yeah. Yeah. Please wait, because that's another project I'd like to do on here too, or at least discuss. Yeah. Because I definitely want to make some slip covers for a couch we have.
I have a fabric bundle coming tomorrow. I think it's being delivered, a bundle.
What are you getting, Kay? What'd you pick
Well,
up this time?
for our family room, there's new furniture that has been purchased and has been brought in. So I want a quilt, and I'm probably gonna make just balances for the windows to match.
Pretty. Oh,
Well-
curtains would be a great spring project as well. And you have experience with that, Gloria, right? With the cur-
Right. Yep. I've even made pleated drapes. Of course, at the time they had, I don't know if they even have it anymore. I haven't looked lately, but they had pleater tape. And then they had these special pleat clips that you put in, so you didn't have to actually stitch the pleats in place. So that saved a lot of time.
Mhm.
I used to make window treatments for people when my kids were babies. That's what I did to get some like pocket money. I would make window treatments while they were taking their naps.
Cool. And you're gonna need curtains, Casey.
Yeah, I am, but we gotta get the windows and everything settled first. So
So you
there
can
are, and it's interesting walking around the house and seeing where the sun is. I am realizing where I'm gonna have to do it first, second, third kind of thing for light control and stuff like that. So,
Mhm.
but the funny thing is they don't, it seems like pleated drapes are a thing of the past. I was trying to look for something, I think for my dad, because he had, and trying to find the rods and everything. It's like, everybody just does the pocket rods now. It's very
Right.
hard to find a pleated drape, the mechanism. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to do some more searching.
I just bought a something for dummies from the what was a pattern, 2 patterns they had when they had them on sale, Simplicity patterns at Hobby Lobby, 2 of them, 2 drape patterns at from Hobby Lobby. And I had decided that at that time what I was giving up for Lent as well. I
What was
decided I
it?
you know how you guys how I said I
Right.
wasn't buying fabric anymore. I
Is that
decided,
what, is that what you gave up, Sally?
no, remember I said I wasn't buying fabric anymore.
Mhm.
I decided I was giving up that idea for Lent.
Oh, Sally.
No, I didn't buy any fabric, but I just now decided that's what I was gonna give up for Lent.
But I thought you said you weren't buying fabric for a year.
Well, you thought I said that right now?
Have you bought any fabric?
No, but
Listen.
I'm gonna have to if we're gonna make you said we're gonna make drapes.
Or slip covers? They both require.
I don't have any I don't even have anything that long. I don't buy anything longer than 3 yards.
Just someone throw out a guesstimate for a pair of drapes. How many yards of fabric is that?
How big's the window?
Like 36 or 38 by like 98.
So you double if you want some like gathering, you usually double the width for both panels. So you have to take your length, double your width, and then depending on how you're making your drape, you need about 6 inches on the top and about 6 inches on the bottom to add. So add that to all your panels that you're adding. It's a lot.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's why it costs so much.
That's
But-
Well, and
right.
if you're, yeah, and if you're doing slip covers, you don't have to do the math. There are charts that you can find online that show the pictures of the different kinds of furniture that tell you how much to buy. The fabric stores will tell you that too if you're buying at a real upholstery fabric store. They have the charts there. But
Hmm.
like for my dining room where I want to do slip covers for my chairs, I need 15 yards.
How many
Oh.
chairs?
Sure.
It's 8 chairs. And they're Parson chairs where like there's fabric on the back and the sides. I'm not doing the covered legs like they used to. It's like the legs are exposed. And then the chair and the ottoman that I've already done it previously. It was about 11 yards. So, and I want to do a print. So then when you do a print, you have to add more to match.
Mhm.
On some prints, they'll tell you what the repeat is, and the larger the repeat, the more fabric you need, because you have to have that repeat in the right place all the way across. Otherwise, it looks really hokey.
Okay.
So solids or textures.
Or a small,
Like-
Or
like
small print.
something that's got like an inch, like the one I have on my chair in my ottoman right now, it's a houndstooth. So it was like super easy to match. I just matched that, just like a stripe. I matched the stripe all the way around, and then where it got to the joints, I let it fall where it might. I didn't like mess with matching in 2 directions, actually 3 directions you would have to match. I didn't mess with that, but it's busy enough you don't notice it.
And it's just
All
black and
busy
white?
friends are good.
It's black and white houndstooth?
No, it is like teal and brown.
Ooh, pretty.
And it's been wonderful fabric, but it's been on there now like 5 years. And my husband sits in this chair every day with 2 dogs.
Mm,
So it's time.
wow.
So
All
what kind of fabric did you get? Was
I
it a
use like
cotton?
a heavy upholstery fabric. It's got the houndstooth, the brown is a little bit of a chenille, and the green is more of a brocade.
Okay, yeah.
So you have texture to it.
Mhm.
And then on the back, it's, that typical like melted whatever it is, so that
Yeah, glue.
heavy-duty upholstery.
Yeah.
And I couldn't use my regular sewing machine. I have to use my heavy duty sewing machine on that kind of stuff.
What's your heavy duty machine?
I have a Janome 3000 HD. They also make a 1000, which is the same heavy dutiness, but a little bit cheaper. I'm not sure. It's missing some of the stitches, I think.
But for some of the projects I've done for slip covers, starting with a heavy canvas, not canvas, but a heavier cotton was a good start, just because it's forgiving and it's a little bit easier to get through your machine. So that's something to consider.
Yeah.
Or even like a cotton linen, anything in the upholstery that has a little bit of, hand to it.
They're not, a lot of them aren't even any thicker than a denim. But then you give up the long-term wear. If you make a slip cover out of something like that and put it on a sofa, it'll stretch and it won't last as long.
The other thing I found is to put Velcro on it and Velcro it to the furniture.
Mine are always Velcroed. Just to put a slip cover on and then expect to use it, every time somebody sits in it, you have to redo it. You have to fluff it back up.
Yeah.
So now I buy that really wide, heavy duty Velcro. They sell it at Walmart in the sewing aisle. And it's got like super duty, heavy duty glue on one side. I put it right on the underside on the wood and stuff. And if I have to, I staple it in with my staple gun, and then I sew it to my slip covers come down and have flaps, and I sew it to the underside of the flap, and then it never moves once you do that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So remember, no meeting tomorrow, and then Monday, we'll talk about everything that's going on. Well, I'll probably have an update about this necessary wallet by then. You might too, Suzette. And then Sally, you can let us know if you're going to sew. And then Tuesday, we're going to continue the shirts. So I'll get that video uploaded right now so you can see it, Sally, okay? Good luck with your classes.
Andrea, where
Yeah.
would I go to see that video?
So go to the Element 3 Health Club's virtual club page. Did you sign up there?
I think
Let me put it in the, you won't even be able to get it if I put it in the chat because you're on your phone. So if you just go to element3healthclubs.com, at the top, you'll see virtual clubs, and click on that, and then you'll see the sewing club, and you'll be able to find your way in. So we file them under, they call them on-demand classes for some reason, but that just means already happened.
Andrea,
Okay.
are you wearing a jumper?
Huh?
You wearing a jumper? That is so cute. That's another pattern I bought. I bought a jumper, and I said, eventually we're going to make a jumper, and I want to make a jumper.
I do too, like Dara did, but even in a store-bought one, if I lined it with that fun fabric, it would still be cool.
Yeah, that looks so cute. I said eventually I know we're gonna make a jumper. I don't know if you guys call them overalls or whatever you guys call them. Everybody calls them different. Like my kids like have them and they have like one strap down or whatever. I think they
Yeah.
look so cute. I love jumpers. I was like, I saw the two straps. I said, oh, it looks like she's wearing a jumper.
Yeah, they're selling them everywhere right now.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so let me know, Gloria, just send me an email if you can't find what you're looking for. You can,
Okay.
yeah, okay. All right, everybody have an awesome weekend. Good luck, Gay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. everyone.
Bye.